Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a wholesome breakfast with Besan Cheela and stuffed with some Chatapa Paneer. This is a very simple dish. Besan Cheela is extremely simple to make. All you need is some gram flour, also known as besan, and a few spices like cumin powder, salt, and green chilies and coriander. And you have to just whip it up with some water and then make the chilla. And making the chilla is extremely simple, and I'm going to show you just that today. So without wasting any time, let me just dive right in and show you how to make the Besan Cheela. Into a large mixing bowl, ensure that you have a large mixing bowl so you're able to sort of whisk up the besan along with the water. I have some besan here, measured and kept, okay? Just go ahead and add that into a bowl. And I'm just going to add just a little water first before we add any other ingredient. And mix it up until there are no lumps. And you can use like a mixer grinder to sort of mix it all up if you want and then whisk it, and that's a great technique. But if you don't, then you can just go ahead and use the back of your ladle and ensure that you mix it up well. So it's combined well. At this stage, I'm just going to go ahead and add the remaining ingredients. I have some chopped green chilies here. Just going to go ahead and add it. And I'm going to add some chopped coriander leaves, also known as the dhania patta, and some salt to taste, and some cumin powder, okay, just a bit. And we'll just give it a stir and mix it all up until everything gets well combined. Give it a taste as well to check if there is enough salt according to the taste that you prefer. That's it. The Besan Cheela batter is now ready, and I'm going to keep it to the side, and I'm going to show you how to make the stuffing for the chilla, which is the paneer. It's going to be a super high protein breakfast dish, and it's extremely simple to make the stuffing, and I'm going to show you that in just a bit. So now to begin making the stuffing, I have some paneer here which I've just grated it up. So into this grated paneer, I'm going to add in some green chilies, very simple flavorings, some finely chopped onion, and some chopped coriander leaves. You can also add mint leaves. Mint leaves is another favorite herb of mine, where when you add mint leaves, it brings in a great amount of freshness to the paneer, okay? And my next step is to add the salt, some cumin powder, and to make it chatpata, some chaat masala as well. So I'm going to add in some salt, some cumin powder, and chaat masala. And that's it. Stuffing for the paneer is done. Just give it a mix and give it a taste as well, and check if you need any more salt or green chilies if you like it spicier. And that's it. So this is done. I'm going to keep it to the side, and my next step is to show you how to make the chilla in a very simple way. So to begin making the Besan Cheela, you need to first ensure that you preheat a pan to just about the right temperature and heat. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle some water, and if it sizzles, then you know that the temperature is right. If it's too hot, then it will sizzle a little more violently, okay? And this is just perfect, so I'm just going to start making the chilla. So notice that while making the paneer, the chilla batter is rested and it's got a nice smooth consistency. It should be of a pouring consistency, and it should be nice and smooth. It shouldn't be watery, and it shouldn't be too thick. It should just coat the back of the spoon very neatly and not in a thick way, and that's how you want it, okay? So great. So now I'm just going to go ahead and spread my chilla into the pan and ensure that it's preheated and not too hot. If it's hot, then it'll all split up and you will not have a great chilla. Medium heat is a good heat, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and spread my chilla. Just pour it in and just slightly spread it. Lightly press it, okay? You shouldn't press it too much, so that you can just sort of push the batter all around in the pan, and that's how you should do it. And we'll just drizzle a little bit of oil around, just very little, and allow it to cook on medium heat as well. And you'll notice the chilla actually cooks very quickly, and you can start making chillas every 10-15 seconds because it cooks very quickly. So notice that the top of the chilla is cooked, so I'm just going to go ahead and slowly release the chilla from the edges and ensure that it doesn't stick, and you can take it out evenly and then flip it to the other side, okay? So we'll just do that, and that's beautiful. Just for a few seconds on the other side, we're going to do that, and then we're going to put the stuffing, and our chilla is going to be ready to be served for breakfast. And after we make our chilla, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious coriander chutney with badam. It's going to add to the nutrition of our wholesome breakfast. And there's some brown spots and it's just perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and spoon in some paneer, which we made a chatpata with some chaat masala. Okay, I'm just going to stuff it in, and this is just perfect. Great. And you can fold it in multiple ways. One is just fold it just like half like a masala dosa, or you can push the paneer to the center and you can make it into a cylinder shape. Okay, so which is fold it into half on one side and bring in the other half, and there you go. So we have a delicious chilla ready. And now I'm going to show you how to make a coriander chutney that's going to go beautifully along with this chilla. Great, so now to begin making a coriander chutney into my mixer grinder, I'm just going to add in the dhania, also known as the coriander. Okay. Going to add in badam, which is about 10 whole badams. You can just go ahead and add it. Badam is extremely nutritious and adds a good volume to the coriander chutney. And I'm going to add in some green chilies and just one garlic, and it's completely optional if you don't like garlic too much. I'm going to go ahead and add in some jaggery, a small piece of jaggery, add that subtle sweetness, and some lemon juice, and we're going to just squeeze in the lemon. Adding lemon brings in a nice fresh green color and also makes it nice and tangy and the chutney to be very tasty. And we'll add a salt to taste. It's great, and I'm just going to add just a little bit water, and we'll add water a little at a time as and when it's grinding, and then make it a nice smooth chutney. So let's just get started. All right, and that's done. Notice the bright fresh green colors of the chutney, and the chutney is ready. And I'm all ready to serve the Besan Cheela along with stuffed paneer and this delicious green chutney for a wholesome breakfast. So if you've had a good workout at home, then go ahead and indulge in this wholesome high protein breakfast along with a hot cup of adrak chai, and maybe also end it with a bowl of fruits. So I hope you enjoyed watching this recipe of how to make a really quick, simple, wholesome breakfast, and do give this recipe a try. And when you do, don't forget to share your feedback, and don't forget to take a snapshot of it and tag us across all our social channels, and we'd love to hear from you. So until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.